look down. You're talking to your highness. Can't see me, I'm the reason for your blindness. They tried this, but I'm too classy for your lines. When I double cups up, that's the reason that I'm like this.
Hey guys, it's Blaize. And this is kind of a different video from anything I've ever done. Actually, I did make this video sort of a few years ago, but it was terrible quality and I didn't get to go into full backstory and whatever. But these are my tattoo diaries of the tattoos that I have so far. I don't know if you guys like this kind of video or are interested in this kind of video. I hope you guys are, and if you are, give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you like what you see. So let's get it right into it with my first tattoo ever. I had literally just turned, like a week after I turned 18, I got my first tattoo, which is a rose and a stone heart in the middle with the number 13. Basically, the story behind this is I wanted a tattoo really, really bad, and I didn't really know what I wanted, and I kind of went into the tattoo shop because my aunt was getting one done, and I went to go and see her, and I was just kind of like, I want one, but I didn't have anything in mind really. So they gave me one of the books to flip through, and I knew I wanted it to be a small one because I wanted my first tattoo to kind of be a little small. And I wanted it to be right here, which it is. It's right here on my right arm. And I love roses. Roses, they're beautiful. I love every single color rose that there is. Everybody who knows me in real life has either bought me roses or just knows that I love roses. And my birthday is on August 13th, Friday the 13th. And the 13 is my lucky number. So I saw the rose and the heart. Originally it was just a rose and like a red heart near the stem, and I was like, can you incorporate that into like stone, like maybe a little cracked stone, and put something in the heart? And he said, absolutely, whatever you want. And I said, can it be the number 13? He said that would be perfect. I can do that. Easy peasy. It was $90 without the tip, so I think I gave him $20 for a tip. So it was like $110 altogether, and I really like it, but my mother, since I was 18, says I need at least one more petal on it. So in the future, when I go back and do more tattoos, which I am going to be doing, I'm going to put another petal on that rose for my mother. So here is my second tattoo. This tattoo is the pagan symbol for the goddess. It is the triple moon. As you guys know, since I was 13, I have been a practicing witch and pagan. If you guys don't know that, that's a true statement. Since I was 13 years old. And this is when my fiance Corey was still alive, and he was one of the main leaders in New Jersey for the pagan community. And I was so in love with him, and we had like all our relationship was surrounded by paganism, so, and witchcraft and just nature worship and everything. So I knew I wanted to get a new tattoo, and I wanted it to be kind of next to my shoulder blade. So I went through a whole bunch, and I wanted it to be the symbol for the goddess. So I went through online, Google, like looking at tons and tons and tons of them, and I wasn't finding anything. And then I came across one that was this design, not the colors, but that design. And I was like, yeah, that's what I want. So we went to the tattoo shop, and my mother went with me, and she is the one who actually picked out the colors for that tattoo. I didn't pick them out. I let her do all. She said, if you're getting this, I want to pick out the colors. So I let her pick out everything, and I think she did an amazing job. I love the colors. It's probably my second favorite tattoo. I love it so much. So Corey loved it so much, which means the world to me. So speaking of him, let's move on to tattoo number 3. So here is tattoo number 3, my favorite tattoo, yet still a tattoo I wish I didn't have to get it, but you know what I mean. In 2008, my fiance died. He had epilepsy, and he had a grand mal seizure, and it stopped his heart and gave him a brain aneurysm. In case you're wondering, I know a lot of my like OG subscribers already know all of this. but he was the love of my life, and one of them, him and Michael. But so I wanted to get a tattoo a couple months after he passed away. I think it was a month and a half after he passed away. I wanted to get an in-memory tattoo for him, and I have it right here on my left side. And I've always been drawn to the pattern of a heart with angel wings on it. I have jewelry. I just love the way it looks. I have shirts that have it on it. So I really wanted to get that done, but I wanted to do something different. So he had a collection of swords that he actually donated. After he died, we donated them because that's what he wanted. Corey kind of always had a feeling he was going to die young, so he made plans. So I have a sword going through it with blood dripping down the bottom of it, the sword for him, and I have a purple ribbon going through it because purple ribbon is for epilepsy awareness. And I have the word afterwards written in it. I have to get the wording touched up because you can barely tell what it says, but afterwards is a inside joke between me and Corey. He was originally from Brooklyn, New York, just like my father, just like Michael was. Like a lot of men in my life have been from New York or from Brooklyn, New York, just whatever. So when he would say afterwards, he would say afterwards. Like in his Brooklyn accent, he would say afterwards. And I would constantly just bust his balls about that, and I would laugh so hard, and he would just play fight me because he was so annoyed by it, but I thought it was adorable. So I decided to put that in the ribbon as just a little joke between us, and if I see him in the afterlife, I'm sure he's going to rip me a new one for doing that as well. Now on to tattoo number 4, which is probably the tattoo you guys have seen the most. It is my Leo tattoo. I am a proud Leo, and I am a Leo to the core of what a Leo is. I do have a Virgo moon, which explains a lot, but I am a true Leo. I've always been obsessed with the zodiac and astrology and everything like that. I don't like the shade. I have to get the shading filled in. As you can see, the guy who did it wasn't really that good, but as you can see, there are 3 claw marks. One is for me, one is for my mother, and the other one is for my sister. I had that done intentionally, so it's a Leo lion claw marks. So that was tattoo number 4. I really like it. I want to get it touched up and shaded in a little bit. And lastly, tattoo number 5 is my least favorite tattoo. I hate it. So my ex-best friend Josh, oh, maybe I shouldn't say his name. Okay, well, ex-best friend recommended this tattoo artist, and I hate him forever for doing that because I wanted a leopard print tattoo starting from here, going down to here. I had pictures that I printed out that I said, I want this done, and he said, okay. As you guys know, leopard print is life to me. Leopard print is my favorite color, and it just, you know, means a lot to me, and I just really like the way leopard print tattoos look. So I went in, and he made it look like a Cheeto. There was no orange in the picture that I showed him. In any of the pictures that I showed him, it was just plain leopard print. There was no orange shading, no yellow shading that was like really yellow, and it looks like just a square block. It doesn't even look like it's supposed to be from here going down to here. It's just not what I wanted, and it was over $300 to get done. And as soon as I get the rest of my tattoos done, I am going to be getting this fixed because I can't stand it. Now, for the tattoos that I am getting in the near future, over here on my arm right here, I will be getting a tattoo for my late boyfriend Michael. It is going to say Porcelain Princess in the same handwriting that Anne Boleyn had. They have letters and books that Anne Boleyn wrote in museums, so you can look it up, and I have looked it up. And since Anne Boleyn, Henry VIII, and the Tudors and stuff were kind of our thing, I wanted it done. Porcelain Princess is what his nickname was for me. I wanted that done in Anne Boleyn's handwriting, so that's probably my next tattoo. And the tattoo I've been waiting now for 7 years, maybe 6 years, 6 or 7 years, is gonna take up this part of my arm, and I will put up a picture of it here. It is an Edgar Allan Poe tattoo, but doesn't have Edgar Allan Poe on it. It just says nevermore, and it's in the shape of a raven, and it just looks gorgeous. I love it so much, and I really cannot wait to get that done. That's probably my most look forward to tattoo ever. But yeah, those are all the tattoos that I have and that I'm going to be getting hopefully in the near future. So I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, make sure to give me a big ol' thumbs up. Do you guys have tattoos? What are your favorite tattoos that you have? If you only have one tattoo, what is it of? If you don't have any, which kind of tattoos would you like to get? Let me know down in the comments below. Here are all my social medias. Please make sure to go and follow me on my social medias and be social with me on medias. Don't forget to go down below, hit the subscribe button, and subscribe to this channel right now and become a Blaizer and a part of the Blaize Nation. We'd love to have you here as long as you're as wicked as we are. And I always have at least one free monthly giveaway. So I will talk to you guys soon. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with me and just having a chill video explaining my tattoos. So, because I do get questions sometimes. Yeah. So I will talk to you guys soon. And until next time, my beautiful ones, stay wicked.